A Kenyan online sports betting firm has cancelled 600 million shillings in direct annual sponsorship for the country's main football league and other sports after the government hiked taxes for such firms by more than 4 times. The cancellation of the deal is affecting rugby, football and boxing. The government increased the tax rate on gross profits for sports betting firms, lotteries and casinos to 35% last year, from 7.5%, to create a fund for sports, culture and the arts. It says the rapid growth of betting in a loosely regulated environment has hurt the young and vulnerable. Ronald Karawi, the chief executive of SportsPesa, one of the biggest firms, said they were left with no choice but to cut costs in order to survive.
What we did, because now, and this is something we had talked about even last year before the law came into effect, because if you look at the kind of sponsorships we have, we had really committed ourselves in sports in the country. So it's a very huge burden for us as a cost, because even though it's approximately 600 million in direct sponsorship, if you include the training camps and all these capacity building programs we had brought in, it goes to well over R1 billion shillings. And like for this year, we had planned for Everton to come into Kenya to play, which is also a cost. So if we have the tax in place, we have to consider reducing our costs drastically.
SportsPesa has been sponsoring the Kenyan Football Federation, the country's Premier League, various clubs including last year's league champions Gor Mahia, the National Rugby Union and boxing. Kenya Rugby Union said they would be losing 120 million shillings a year used to prepare squads for the International Rugby 7 series. Gor Mahia chairman said the club might be forced to pull out of this year's Confederation Champions League Cup, a regional competition, due to lack of funds. The team was getting 60 million shillings a year from SportsPesa. Sport betting is at an all-time high in Kenya, ranked 3rd gambling market in Africa after South Africa and Nigeria. Betting has also been made easier through mobile phones and mobile money. Motorcycle taxi operator James Okari says he once made $1,000 through SportsPesa betting platform.
I do not see why SportsPesa is reacting about paying high taxes by withdrawing from supporting sports. They need to consult with the government. If the tax is too high, then they should negotiate. Many Kenyans, including myself, benefit from betting. There are those who lose a lot, but the majority benefit.
The new tax passed by Parliament also affects lottery firms and prize competitions. And that's our program today. Thank you for watching. I am Bisi Adebayo. See you next time.